100%. Still sounds cute and fluffy. They don't have fur. They all fell off in clumps. Athletic, coward, bit slow, average, neutral good though. Sure, we'll pop you in there. We need to deal with the troll. Even B, are those diamonds all... Oh, balls. 200 nature mana? Okay. Oh, have at least 4 private bedrooms. Okay. I want the gold. Are those diamonds all over its skin? Okay, we're going to leave it be. But now I know how to deal with the troll. It was a bit of a waste there, but we should be able to build up the nature mana we need for it. How dreadful. The students are staging Goonie pig fights in the catapult tower. Those scallywags. We have to stop them. They're hurting the poor Goonie pigs. I know it's not cool to snitch, but I did draw up a list of the naughty students I saw the other... Yeah, it is kind of bad for you to snitch. I mean, I appreciate why you're doing it, but realistically, you know, the best course of action here is not to be the snitch, but instead to become a vigilante justice-serving, like, dark hero character, and to enact justice yourself. I think that's infinitely more respectable. Kind of a cross between Batman and the Punisher, but, you know, against people who stage Goonie pig fights. Maybe not quite. Favor the Batman kind of code of don't kill people thing. Leave that part of the Punisher behind, but you can go more for the Punisher style of dealing with the conflict if you would like, you know. Because not everyone has the money that Wayne does. Hey, Sal, how you doing? Welcome. What were you playing today? Goonie Mage? Vigilante hero, indeed. That's what we need. I'm not going to bother seeking out individuals. Everyone gets punished. I can't lose the prestige. Fight's an essential part of growing up, and lose all of that mana. Wow. I bet 80 pieces on Thunder. I bet 80 pieces on Moon Wrath. Wow. This is so bad. You were playing Raft. Oh, well done. I hope it is going well. Is this still the multiplayer Raft that you were doing? I haven't actually managed to tune into one of your Raft streams in a while. Whenever I drop by, you're playing Oni. Which is fine, because I love Oni. But I really do need to try and pick out... try and catch one of your Raft streams. I want to see how the Raft is coming along. Also, welcome back, Demi of Dub. Bet 8 pieces on Moonwrath. Plane telescope. Active students in the room have a chance of extending their studies by 1 year. Ooh. Everyone wants to try it out, but no one ever finds time to. Or the cornucopia. Active students in this room generate gold according to their level in nature magic. Ooh. Armed chest. Active students in this room slightly improve their enchanting skill. Friendlier than the legged chest, but not as mobile. Oof. Gold is amazing, and we do have a lot of nature mages. This is actually really, really tempting, but this one would increase their time here, which would give them the possibility of getting a much better graduation. But right now, I think we need gold more. As much as this is so good. Yeah, we're going to go with the cornucopia. Pop it in the refractory. Meow. Look at that. Gorgeous. Hopefully we're going to start seeing gold. Yeah, we're starting to see gold flood in now. Good times. Brilliant. Beautiful. Here for 3 years. Chatty, pretentious. You can go into Aavak. Most people will be in Aavak unless there's a reason not to. We are 7 out of 20 on Rangers. We are 2,796 out of 8,000 for nature specialists, and 25 out of 90 for wizards of the horde. Actually, how much have we got? Yes, we do. Right, go. Sleeping troll. Now. Restoring the harmony of the forest should help him sleep. Boom! There we go. And we got a little bit of prestige as well. Yes, we used up a lot of nature deck, but I need to restore that a bit because that was getting dangerously low. It's now only minus 35. There isn't a positive for having it above anything. There's just a negative if it drops too low. My familiar ate something nasty during a raid and isn't feeling well. Could you help? I swear it's the last time I'll be asking for help. Your leg, okay. The healer, all right. But for God's sake, I'm not a veterinarian. Get out. Or, the problem is clear. It ate the loot. Choose one of 3 cards. Repetition with the Adventurers Guild. Or, our druids know some great massage techniques. 5 prestige points. Or, here's a void potion. That'll clean out his stomach. Wow. If we had that, that would be a plus 40. 5 prestige would give us more students, and we're about to do a roll. Or this would give us the loot. The loot. Right. Zar Saroth's Raclette dish. Characters each in this room have a chance to create cheese. I don't have room for it, though. I can make room, though. Reliquary. Students working here learn light magic 50% faster. No, that's no use to us. Demon Tapestry. Active students in this room slightly improve their demonology skills. A demon tapestry is much darker than a standard one, but it's important to set a mood, particularly when working in dark arts. Fair, fair. But I think we need the cheese. Cheese it is, donk. And what we're going to do is we're going to lose this all in one cauldron. And we're going to pop that there. Donk. Grilled cheese. As someone from Wales, that's especially important, you know, given that it's our national dish, more or less. It isn't. Grilled cheese, calling the Welsh rarebit grilled cheese is a massive oversimplification. But this, I now don't need, so I shall keep it just in case. Twitch! What's wrong? It's pronounced raclette. Raclette. It's a type of Swiss fondue. Oh, that's actually getting a little bit closer then to the Welsh rarebit. It is wrong though. It's oversimplified and it is wrong because it's not like layering cheese and then grilling it under a grill. It's actually you make a cheese sauce. Welsh rarebit is like grilled cheese, but instead of slices of cheese that are just melted, it's a cheese sauce you make, and then you pour the sauce over the toast. Right, let's have a look at our... Oh, only one normal, well-behaved, comical... Oh, that's actually good. You're a coward, though, but still not too bad. Alright, let's have a look. Ranger! Minion Puppet Master, Wizard's Apprentice, Undertaker. Let's have a look at what you would have been. 1, 2, 1. Actually, it's a decent... Oh, wow. You managed to get this somehow, despite not being allowed in the class. I approve. Accept. Oh! It is possible that they trained that up whilst they were from the End Pine. Nice. Another one. Very good. What else? Oh, wow. You had a lot of potentials. What were you capable of? 2, 3, 2 in elementalism as well? Wow. You could have become a ritual master, adventurer, village mage, circus handler, gardener, shepherd, unicorn handler, librarian, but you are a ranger because we need one. Another ranger here. Another ranger. Another ranger. Another ranger. Again, this is why we've gone with ranger. You could have been a ghoul. While it is boring right now, once we've completed the rangers, it will stop forcing them to be rangers if they meet the requirements. But you're a librarian. That's actually quite good. All new students have a 1% chance of having the worker trait. And another ranger. And another ranger. Alright, let's have a look. We are exactly 4 ranges away from having completed that quest. And we got a bunch of money. Oh, thank goodness. Yes. So good. Yes, I accept. More sleeping places for the students. Donk. This way our students don't have to leave the... Okay, some of them were already leaving at the time, but that's fine. We've now got 5 extra beds. You don't need 1 bed per student because students don't sleep like that. But this is going to be a huge help for us now. Instantly 5 people in bed. The students will have to leave school far less frequently now. We're up to 31 prestige too. That will start helping out quite a lot. 3 applicants this time. Passionate, bit slow, but you're going to be here for 7 years. Down to earth. Okay, we can go there. Light sleeper, chatty. Good, smart. Okay, good. Ambitious, hypochondriac, chatty. Hypochondriac. Well, we're going to pop you in there too. We'll probably change... We are definitely going to change this out from... Because right now, all this teaches is nature to guarantee that we get the ranger. But as soon as we've got that, we're going to switch that up so it isn't only teaching nature skills. Goonie pig time, though. We don't need to worry about you now. Capitalizing on the orcs' help to capture a fawn. Just hope our students won't bother. The orc chief's second in command comes with an offer to join him in a hunting session. Orcs are good hunters. This could be an opportunity to learn some things. No. We'll just buff the orc standing. Aavak, here's our private dormitory. Mind you, everyone can sleep here, but not at the same time. Yeah. Hey you, I'd like to talk to you. Me and the others at the guild have found a few dangerous places to explore. The thing is that our numbers are a bit down these days, so I would like to ask you to explore one for us. You can keep the treasures and we'll be happy to know the region is rid of some evil. Thanks for it. Okay, so, alright, but give us something small, nothing too ambitious. This gives the ancient series. Very well, if you found a place with a link to magic, I shall send my best students there. Why not? This will give our students a chance to get some air. Or actually, we're currently more focused on handling the school's budget. This is a dungeon. Now, as far as I'm aware, you only get 1 or 2 dungeons on a map. And you can't go there multiple times. You have to send a couple of students and they can just straight up die in the dungeon. But you can also, you know, if you send the right students, if you set, like, this is where having a specific house is super useful. Because you can create a house where you focus them on combat-oriented abilities. Now, currently, we don't have a house built for questing. So, for example, if we had a new house and I saw that they had the courage perk, I'd take that because it makes them do more damage, that sort of stuff. But you can still achieve it, especially because we've got shadow mages. We've got an assassin arena, so we could have someone there. And we've got herbalism, so we could have healers, that sort of stuff. So we could create a decent enough adventuring party. Or we could get 2,000 gold. What do you think, chap? The 2,000 gold or go for a dungeon? Again, we can end up going to the dungeon, but we get nothing out of it. The 2k gold is really tempting in this instance. A lot of people pushing for the gold. A couple of people going for adventure, though. The dungeon is more exciting. You know what? We will go for the dungeon, I think. But I'm not going to go for a powerful one. We're going to go for the simplest one, the ancient sewers. But we're not going to go for it yet. Once we've completed the current quest, I will retool my my house, my general house. And we'll see about making one of the houses out of the 2 that I've got into a combat-focused house. If there is a biscuit, you must risk it. Yeah, it is true. How dreadful. Students are staging Goonie fights. Ah, oh, balls. Called a Moonwrath. Donk. The astral clock. Active characters in this room plan their day, which prevents sudden rises in their needs. Or the plane telescope. I wanted this, and so I will take it. That was 100% worth it. Now, where are we going to put the plane telescope? It's at this point that I could put it here and get rid of that spell book and move the spell book elsewhere. There are a decent amount of places where I will put people. I would say not to place it in a location where we're currently training rangers, because that's all they're being trained in. And they need one level in it, basically, for that. Honestly, the refectory is one of the best places. Later, we'll move it into there. For now, I'm going to put it in the general shadow studies room. I think that's going to be the best place for it. But once we get a second refectory, that's where we're going to place one. Will you please... Oh, someone go and deal with that. Oh, cheese. We've got the cheese. We'll place some cheese in there. Unbreakable, bully, hypochondriac. Here for 7 years. Probably an Aavak. Diligent. Oh, nice. Deaf, heavy sleeper. Shadow disciple, coward. While you're going to Jekyll then. Hello, seriously, Clara. Thank you very much for the raid. Where is my raid notification gone? Did it go off? Was I just not listening? I got very, very focused. I'm sorry. But thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. What were you playing? Let's have a look. Oh, you were playing Core Keeper. I can't wait to get back to that with Lady Sheelab. What were you up to in Core Keeper at this point? And Bikeman, it's a duo hopper raid. Well, hello to you as well. Thank you very much. I hope you've both had a fantastic night streaming. I've never heard of Spellcaster University. Gonna wishlist it now. It is such a good game. It's been out for about a year apparently, though I thought it was a bit longer. But it is basically a strategy game. Build your own Hogwarts. You could reduce it to that, but I think there's actually a lot more strategy game to this. There is so much that you can do. I've got 900 games on my wishlist. Yeah, it ends up like that. It does get like that, especially if you tend to watch a lot of variety streamers. That wishlist can grow pretty big, pretty fast. But welcome, Raiders. I hope you've had a wonderful evening. It is very early in the day, UK time, so I can only assume that you've been either up all night, like myself, or this is more of a transatlantic raid. But welcome, welcome. We're just chilling out. At the moment, I'm more or less testing hardware, but it looks like the hardware is handling quite well because I recently added a bit of hardware to my computer. So we just decided to jump into a more chill game. I'm playing this on a relatively slow speed, just so that we can properly pore over everything happening. We're kind of role-playing it a little bit. As I mentioned, it's kind of build your own Hogwarts. We're building a school and teaching people magic, and there's a lot of strategy to this. There's 5 different schools of magic, and we can control the teachers, we accept students, we can make sweeping like policy decisions regarding the school. It's very tongue-in-cheek, though. It can be as heavy or as light on the strategy as you want it to be. There is a strong strategy element to the game, but you're not required to really focus on it. You can very much play from more of the role-play aspect, and we're kind of, I wouldn't even say down the middle, kind of leaning a little bit more towards the role-play than the strategy, if I'm perfectly honest, with a dash of both, I guess. But we've currently got a school of mostly shadow druids. We've got a focus on shadow magic, so assassination, necromancy and stuff, and then on beast magic and druidism. You know, really wholesome stuff. The different levels are kind of remind me of Grim Grimoire. This is, yeah, there's definitely a parallel to be drawn there. I really do love the procedural way the school builds up as you add rooms, though. It really is quite engaging. Let's go to the nature deck. What are we going to get? Don't need an end pine. Wolf's Tooth. +1 in beast magic and herbalism. We definitely get that. And they now move 20% faster. Or the Sylvan King's Horns. When a student is at least 3 in druidism, they get the Sylvan King's Horns. Their tiredness now grows 75% slower. This would mean we could have more students in the school without having to have more beds. But that is level 3 in druidism, and that's only one of the schools that we teach, whereas this is probably a lot easier for us to hit. So let's grab that one, and I will head over to the statistics page. These are the two we've got. So we've got 2 in druidism there for the shamanistic staff and the wolf's tooth. There's a lot of stats in this if you want to look at them. You can pore over this, and there's a lot of micromanaging if you want to, or you don't have to worry. Wow, we've got a disproportionately good we've got okay, so we've mostly got neutral good characters here. Decent amount of poor characters, kind of half and half on poor and average in terms of wealth. 1 dumb, 1 brilliant, 4 normal in terms of students. We haven't actually got a good deal of students, to be fair. In terms of the studies going on, like light has barely got any studying happening. In fact, no studying happening. Shadow, decent. You can kind of have a look at the various seasons, what they've been learning. You can have a look at alchemy, elementalism. This is only being taught thanks to the end pine. And then nature, which we're actually specializing in over here. We are very close to completing the stuff for the ranger curriculum. Coming up to halfway for the nature specialist. And Wizards of the Horde. Yeah, we've still got a bit of room to get on that one. We've got 2 schools that we've designed so far. We've got 2 houses. House of Diligent Workers, who are currently working towards our quest. And then House of... oh, wow, you've got something. Primary Alchemists. What is up with you? You've currently got runes. You're covered in runes. Loses boredom, tiredness, and hunger half as fast. Has a chance to disappear. Or can be cured in the infirmary. Oh, right, it has a chance to disappear. Not the student. The student doesn't disappear. I was a little bit concerned there for a second. It's like, I'm not sure I approve with our student just vanishing. Neutral good necromancers. Not something you see every day. No, indeed. Right, Goonie Pig. The King. Wow, that's actually going up quite well. These 2 are just naturally improving. We've already got 10% better arcane mana. And already got new students are wealthier on average. There's our dungeon down there. But let's go to the orc camp. Say hello. Yes! The orcs are all moving about. Bone decorations are found everywhere. And the mood is decidedly festive. It seems the orcs are preparing for a party. Wow, party time. Let's stay a bit longer. Or, I love the atmosphere. Let's eat and drink the night away. 15 prestige and 50 reputation. Boom. There we go. That has got us 85 out of 90. We are so close. And we've got another cheese, so we can do that again if we wanted to. But at this point, that probably... Yeah, we're now getting reduced costs of cards by 5%, which is amazing. The troll is awake again. He's going to wake up. We're going to have to send a Goonie Pig out to deal with that. Light Sleeper, Antisocial, and Demoralize. Chaotic Evil, but well off. It's going to be here for 5 years. Sure. A Werewolf, Shadow Disciple. We'll pop you in the Jackal School. Ambitious, Jack of all trades. Ooh. Old-fashioned and goth. I think we're going to put you down here because, again, yeah, you'll learn... Like, they're going to learn all magic 200% faster at the first level and 225% faster for alchemy's first level, and thereafter, they'll just learn alchemy 25% faster. This is going to be an amazing one for them. Another ambitious one, so they'll get a better chance of a good... graduation. I'm going to pop you in the Aavak school. Shadow Disciple, Light Sleeper, Down to Earth, Demoralize. You can go there. Wow, we had a lot of applicants. Our prestige is high enough now. Unbreakable. I think we'll pop you over there. Right, at this point, because our prestige is high, we can afford to do this. I'm going to start pre-selecting for the smarter students. Yeah, I think we'll go for the smarter students. What's the efficiency here? Plus 36. Very nice. What does the Goonie Pig do in this situation? Squeak it to sleep? Yes. The Goonie Pig sings its sweet, sweet Goonie Pig lullabies. I love how much you can zoom in on this game. See them doing things, generating mana. Little cat moving around, dropping everyone's... Ooh, what's happening here? We need new tools! The ones we're using are old and used up. We cannot keep doing it, going like this. I managed to get you a royal grant here. Some new manuals. We get the spell book, which, as we know, is a really amazing book since it gives a chance for them to increase their... or rather gain a specialization. Or make do with what you got. No, I'll go with the royal grant, though. Get some extra money. Alchemy room. Ah, new house. Yes. I think this is what we want. Yeah, definitely taking a new house. Are we going to use it straight away? Yes, we are. Since we're already pretty much guaranteed to get these, we can now make a combat house, possibly. Let's have a look. Courageous. Yes, definitely can make a combat house. Ah, it's a shame that that wasn't on this level. Okay. Arcane Scholar wouldn't be awful, but... yeah, combat house is basically a house you make for questing in dungeons. So generally, like, it would have been amazing if these were both on different layers. Because these are the two that you want for your quest house. You've got your Courageous, which means they do more damage in combat. Great for questing. Great for, dungeon runs. And Unbreakable, they lose less health. Also great for dungeon runs. Light Sleeper. Hunger lowers 30% faster while the student is eating. Lowers 30% faster while this character is resting. I mean, that would be a generally good one for them to have. Courageous. I want them to prioritize Shadow. And I'm going to forbid... Or I could prioritize Nature and Shadow. Though I probably shouldn't prioritize Nature right now. I could have this because I feel that having Herbalists... That being said, Alchemy would possibly give them things like potions. I'm not sure if that builds into strong characters for that, but I feel that Shadow Nature is a good combination, with Shadow as the primary for... Because you've got healing and you've got damage by that. Healer Assassins, basically. And Necromancy as well. Demonology, also really good. If we had Arcane... You know what? I'll allow Arcana. We don't actually have an Arcane school right now, but Arcane as well is pretty good. The runes are specifically good for dungeon runs, and that's under Alchemy, but that's about the only one that's really good, as far as I remember. So maybe we should go for Arcane Scholar with Courageous. That being said, having Light Sleeper means that they're going to take up less beds. And it's not like we're training Arcane right now. So we're going to make... we want a sigil that is... Yeah, sure. A sword would be good. But let's have a look if there's anything else. A lion, maybe. I think the sword is probably the best one. Yeah. We'll make the sword a nice, bold color. As for the background, I think two... Oh, actually, that's not too bad. Let's go with a strong yellow here. I may change the color of the sword. But then a black there. Or maybe a strong red. What color did we have on the Aavak one? Because I fear that I'm making this very similar. I fear that I'm probably making this quite similar to the Aavak. Yellow, red, and black was the Aavak as well, yeah. Let's go for... blue there. We could have this be... it's too similar now. Let's try a different pattern on the back. Is there a circle, maybe? That being said, there's a certain beautiful symmetry to this. Maybe change the black instead. Oh, that's actually starting to look nicer. And then this white can be a bit of a darker color. Oh, I think that actually looks quite nice for a dungeon house. Yeah, I think this one actually looks really nice for a dungeon house. Alright, we need a dungeon house name. What are we going to call our dungeoneering house? This is like a combat focus. Well, I mean, it's got shadow focus, but... House of Replacements? No. Argonaut is not a bad one. Adahuch Gwyn? No, I don't think so. Also spelled incorrectly, but... Delvers, Nazgul, Helm's Deep, Dragonborn, really. Horus, that is not for overshadowing at all. Spelunk, the Night Watch. Ooh, I like it. Sure, we'll go with Night Watch. But now we need, because we're going with a name set that's based on people. So we've got Armok, Jekyll. Now we need something that works with the watch. Night's Watch. We need a name that has something to do with the Night Watch. Vibes. You know what? That's because the reason I'm going this is because that's what was going through my mind as well, and I was thinking, no, that's just too silly. But now a bunch of you have said it as well. We're going with Vimes. House Vimes. There we go. This is focused on Shadow Disciple, so I'm going to go through and quickly find anyone who's a Shadow Disciple. Oh, you're a Child of Nature Shadow Disciple, though? No, that's fine. We'll bring it down here. Anyone else is a Shadow Disciple? Shadow Disciple. You're an Arcane Scholar. Well, actually, that's not too bad. Oh, you're an Alchemy Apprentice. You definitely stay there. Child of Nature, Arcane Scholar. Yeah, I'm going to pull you down. Alchemy Apprentice. Shadow Disciple. Another Shadow Disciple, but you're all... Yeah, we'll take that Shadow Disciple. Down to Earth means they won't learn Arcane as well, but I guess we'll just live with that. Anyone up here good for it? That's going to suck to lose you to being... Oh, my lord. You've got 4 in Beast Magic, but you're still going to be a Ranger because we need them. That's going to suck a bit. And there's not much I can do about that one now. Right, we want people with good combat traits at this point. Steadfast, not great. I feel bad for what I'm doing, chat. You don't need to give me a hard time. I know what I'm doing, and I feel bad for it. Really bad, actually. My lord. Well behaved, passionate, light sleeper. Ambitious, unbreakable. Unbreakable is a good trait. Yes. Generally speaking, werewolves are going to be useful in this no matter what because they heal. Unbreakable as well. There we go. Now they will do nature and they will do arcana, but that's it. Okay. Alright, Orc Camp. Time for us to finish off this quest. Ooh. The Orc Warriors seem to have been beaten pretty badly by the Lord of Evil. We're going to set up an infirmary in the village. Don't make a mess. Or we can reduce the Lord of Evil's strength by 1%. We'll nurse your warriors back to health and they'll be back to fighting as soon as tomorrow. I mean, this will complete the quest, but this one will pop back the Lord of Evil's progress. Okay, let's have a look. Comical, diligent, slow, down to earth. We'll pop you in here. Jack of all trades, allergic to crustaceans, antisocial. Well, we can now put you in the vines area. Sure. Well behaved, light sleeper. This would double up, so you'd become tired 30%. You'd reduce your tiredness 60% faster while sleeping, but you are slow. Yeah, we'll pop you in there. Alright, let's have a look. Ranger. What would you have become? Oh, actually, yeah, you had 3 in necromancy. Damn it. Okay, that's 1, 2, an undertaker here. I could go for something else, but it is a 1 prestige graduation. Gardener, librarian, craftsman, minion. Let's roll. Minion. 150 shadow mana. Thanks to their basic knowledge of necromancy and their loyalty, Susan has become a minion. 2 in druidism, 1 in assassination, 1 in demonology, and 2 in necromancy. You're a light sleeper, you're courageous, arcane scholar, child of nature, diligent, slow, old-fashioned. Marvelous. 150 shadow mana. Oh man, we're so close. We just need 2 more. 2 more is all we need, but we've got this. Now we can get demonology or an extra janitor. Demonology would be super useful to have. Or upgrade our janitor a bit. I think we need the demonology. And I would like to place demonology over here on the 4th floor. Right there. Right. Olivia or Maggie. Excellent pedagogy. Inspiring though. Good. Inspiring, relaxed. Punctual job lover. Demanding procrastinator. Demanding unionized. Excellent pedagogy though. Good is still useful though. And inspiring is almost automatically a yes. So, Melissa Riddle. There we go. You now teach demonology. Alright, if we get 1 level, we get the Infernal Spellbook. Chaotic will learn 30% faster. And if we get 2, Summoning Forbidden. Studying in this room has a chance of improving your relationship with the Lord of Evil. Wow. I didn't realize that was a thing. That's super useful. So much cheese. Sell some of this cheesy cheese. Right, Psychologist. A room where the psychologist can make your students immune to the loss of sanity. Or a teacher's lounge. Or another refectory. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Now, I would like this refectory. Possibly over here. It's reasonably far away, but if I place it there... Now, the problem is they're going to have quite a long walk, because I'm not stacking many buildings here yet. Do like having all of these things along the bottom if I can, but yeah, that's exactly where we're going to place it. And we're then going to take this back and pop that down here, along with the all-in-one cauldron. There we go. They may study an extra year as a result of that. I want nature deck. We could upgrade the pig chamber. We can get the orc banner, which would just passively increase orcs' reputation, which is quite nice. Or improve the pig chamber. Those are outdated technology. With its aerodynamic contours, the guinea pig is the messenger of the future. But we're going to go with the orc banner. And we're going to place it in the bedroom. That should take care of this quest now by itself. We shouldn't have to deal with it anymore. Mr. Valdir, you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 names away. Hello, did you know the neighbouring school gives scholarships to the best students? What about you? You caught me at a bad time. Sadly. No, we don't. Damn it. Let's see. 3 applicants. Normal, well off, chosen by the light, claustrophobia, pretentious. Put you into Jekyll, I think. You're deaf. Let's pop you into Aavak. Well-behaved, claustrophobia, bibliophobia. Pop you into Aavak as well for now. Not doing too badly. I need some more lounges, I think. But we definitely need more learning rooms over here. Has that got a door? It does, good. Goonie Pig. Not going to head here. We are going to get that one naturally. We've already got that one. I could push for the king if I wanted to. Or go to the sleeping troll. How much nature mana have I got? I've got enough nature mana. Sleeping troll it is. Restore some of this. We'll get 2 prestige. There we go. And alchemy. Oh, a rune scriptorium. Or the unfinished golem. Reduces the whole school's upkeep cost by 25. But I think rune scriptorium is what we're going to go for. Classroom that allows students to quickly improve their rune skills. This room comes with a teacher. And finally, we're going to get this one over here. Pop. Appropriate pedagogy, ancient wisdom, erudite. Increases the learning rate of their students by 10%. So that's actually quite nice. So that's 20% extra. Ex-Inquisitor would passively increase our inquisitorial reputation. Round Belly, Chatty, you know what? They're both more or less equal, but I think Lewis over here is better. So let's go with Luthien Sky. Punk. A little pillar there, supporting it. Now, the reason why that happened is because we can't actually... We can go up from here, but this doesn't have an up option. It only has a left-right. So I'm going to need a different building to go in that spot there. We've got some new peeps. Chosen by the light, bibliophobia, shifty. Bit slow, here for 7 years. Well off, though. Athletic, aggressive, goth. And pop you in Vimes. Shadow Disciple, slow, antisocial. In Vimes as well. Now it's starting to spread things out a bit. This is... Yeah, there we are. We're going to be fine. We will passively complete that one now. Oh, the Inquisition. The Tithe. We have chosen to tolerate your impious sorcerer university, but this does incur some compensation. We have come to collect the tithe, which will fund our team of mage hunters. Ironic, isn't it? Not really. Now get out, or we'll pay. We don't want any trouble. I'm just going to tank the problem there, because I know that I can quickly solve it by giving them shadow mana, and I've got lots of it. Right, Steadfast Bully. Chaotic Evil, well off, here for 7 years. Vimes it is for you. Ooh, we've got a Deep Folk. Repels the Lord of Evil's progress by a percentage equal to the prestige gained from their future. Now, if you've got a popular house, it's perfect for Deep Folk. Because popular doubles the gain or loss of a Deep Folk. Of the prestige that they'll get for whatever graduation. So for Deep Folk, if you got something that gave 1%, 1 prestige, then normally Deep Folk would reduce the Lord of Darkness's progress by 1%, but because they're in that house, they would reduce it by 2%. Of course, it does backfire as well if they get a particularly bad one. But that's very nice. There's no particular reason to go anywhere, but I'm going to pop you in check, though.